Hello, my name is Wyatt, and this is Lay Down Your Roots. It was programmed by me, along with music by Ryan Yoshikami, and some algorithm help by Samya Ferdke. In this game, you play as a little plant, and you grow your stem up and you grow your roots down. Your roots gain water but cost energy over time, and your stem gains energy but costs water over time. This creates a feedback loop allowing you to get bigger and bigger as the game progresses. If you grow a root into a water patch, you double your water yield with zero additional energy cost. The opposite is also true for stems in sunlight. If I spend too much time in a particular area, either overground or underground, I will eventually have to wait a long time for the relevant resource to recharge, whereas if I switch back and forth I can continuously build more. This is because most of the underground construction requires energy while most of the overground construction requires water. As well as the overtime cost, there is also an upfront cost to build any part of the plant. You can increase your water capacity with vacuole clusters, and your energy capacity with starch roots, both of which are built underground. This starts to create some asymmetry between the underground and overground systems. With my increased capacity, I can build leaves, which have a high upfront cost but a better long-term yield of energy. They can only be built overground, creating even more asymmetry between the overground and underground systems. Now that I'm generating a lot of energy and water, I can spend more time in a given area. In this case, I'm spending a lot of time underground building out my roots. If I do this continuously, I'll reduce my energy production to a crawl and I'll have to go back to the surface and build more leaves. I could try to be perfectly efficient and only generate the amount of each resource that I need, but you don't need to play that way, and personally, I prefer not to. You'll notice that the music changes as we go farther underground. Ryan Yoshikami developed different tracks for the underground, ground level, and overground that blend into each other depending on the position of your view. The end goal is to build a fruit. Fruit has a very high upfront cost of energy and water, and requires a third resource, pollen, that can only be obtained from flowers. Technically, my goal right now is to build flowers. I could start doing that now, but instead I'm choosing a more free-form style of play. I'm more interested in making a plant that looks pretty, and once I'm satisfied with what I'll have, I'll advance to the next phase of the game. Now that I have the plant the way I want it, I can put the flowers where I want. There are no gameplay implications to where you put flowers, so where you choose to put the flowers is a purely aesthetic choice. Now that I'm satisfied with the plant, I'll pick a place to put the fruit. Similar to flowers, there are no gameplay implications to where you place the fruit. The game isn't finished yet. I want to experiment with more systems, but I think it's in a good enough state where you can play it and enjoy it. For now, that was Lay Down Your Roots. Thank you.